You don't hear them before you feel them. The Juggernuts don't arrive. They descend. Massive, unrelenting. Their war machines tear across the field like beasts without leashes. Their footsteps shake the ground. Their weapons crack the air. And when they move, the noise is unbearable. This isn't a team, it's an avalanche, and someone has to stop it. The Mythics are here to try. Battered maybe, but unbroken. Their lines don't bend. Their minds don't scatter. They fight with timing, with discipline, with purpose. They've seen this force before and nearly held it back. But now, they don't have time to wait for the attack. They must move. Turn defense into disruption. Turn precision into punishment. Every second, the Juggernuts gain ground. The Mythics lose breath. This is not about survival anymore. This is a mission. Stop the march, or be crushed beneath it. The machines are moving. The ground is shaking. But the Mythics...
Good evening and welcome back to FGA Season 2, everybody. Tonight we return to one of the most anticipated matchups of the season. Game number 10, we have the rematch. Juggernuts versus Mythics, the number 2 seed versus the number 3 seed. I'm Stanky Fingers, joined today by my boy Fruifzilla, and we've got a lot to unpack in what's shaping up to be a defining clash for both teams.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Stank. The first meeting between these two was a war zone. High tempo, high tension, and high damage. The Juggernauts came out on top, but they had to earn every bloody inch of that win.
It wasn't just a win, it was a statement. The Juggernauts proved their physicality could smother even the most calculated strategy. But tonight, the Mythics come in with adjustments and perhaps even a chip on their shoulder. Let's not forget the implications here too. With the playoff seeding looming, both teams need this win. It's not just for the points either, it's also for momentum. The Juggernauts want to sweep this season series, and the Mythics want and need the redemption. They're on a slide. They need to bounce back. Both teams know what's at stake.
And stylistically, it's fascinating. Juggernauts bring that relentless, suffocating pace. They're aggressive, physical, and not afraid to get messy. Mythics on the other end of that, they bring structure, patience, and a deep understanding of map control. It's brawn versus brain, and the margins are razor thin.
That is a great point, and we are in store for a fantastic match. But, as always, before we get into our lineups, we turn to someone who sees the game through a very unique lens. Here is Siege Mommy with tonight's Keys to Victory.
Psychos, today it's Fruif's coming out day. He's either coming out of the closet or he's coming out with a victory. John from work, he's hit that frost trap, he's limping in, and he needs you, baby. Juggernuts, Mommy's favorite little mistake made at a Waffle House in the middle of the night. You guys need to play like Mommy did that night. Take some risk. You never know what might come from it. Oh, that's John from work. He even's got a little bear named Mr. Waffle he likes to snuggle with during ranked. You can't win every gunfight, but you can win the emotional battle, little sweetie.
Siege Mommy. Thank you as always to Siege Mommy. We'll hear from her next game, and actually we'll hear from her again probably later tonight. It appears there have been some mistakes on our broadcast here. That is a rerun of Siege Mommy from a couple weeks back. We'll update it, get you all that good, juicy mommy info later in the stream. Tune in next week, though, however, to see which of Siege Mommy's children voluntarily like to be burped after eating meals. It was so bad, it was apparently a eat dinner, lean over, and say, "Mommy, do the thing."
Yeah, we're one messed up family.
It is messed up.
Let's get back to this game and move on to the player intros.
Gladly.
And now, introducing Team Mythics.
Red Rorschach, 93, a.k.a. Papa Joe. Self-taught state, major, trial and error.
Daddy Two Eyes, get his teeth.
The player, formerly known as Bilbo B.T. Baggins. Mrs. Walker's school for tactical insertions and hard breaches.
And now, introducing Team Juggernuts.
Day of Fire 16, Brass Reminders Elite Academy of Sticker Tacticians.
Ilion Bro, Juggernuts, B Gay Sports. We're in the gays.
AD Poor, the Siege Mommy University.
So, now we've seen the squads. We've got 6 players, 2 philosophies, and 1 impending collision. But no one feels the weight of this matchup more than the leaders steering the ships. It's time to hear directly from the captains. Let's go ahead and see if we can get Red Rorschach on the horn here. Bring him into the booth if possible. See what he has to say coming back into his leadership role. Before they're headed into this match, it should be a good one. We'll we got the phone ringing in the bullpen there. He should be picking up any second here. Speak of the devil, here he is, Red Rorschach. Thank you, sir, for joining. Red? Come in, Red. Are you there?
I'm only here so I won't get fined.
Welcome, Red. Welcome back. It's been a long time since we've seen you. Been a couple weeks with all that Mythics drama going on. How does it feel to be in your rightful place back in charge of the Mythics?
I'm only here so I won't get fined.
It's going to be like that. All right. Well, I am contractually obligated to ask you this next question. Feel free to answer however you choose. How have things been working out with Brent Durham taking charge of the Mythics? It seems he isn't the most patient of owners. How much more pressure's on you? And he's shown that he's quick to move on. Are you worried about that?
I'm only here so I won't get fined.
All right. We've heard it. Thank you so much for your time. Good luck. Wish you well. Seek help. What do you make of that there, Froofy?
I'd say he's only here so he won't get fined.
I would say that's about all we can say from that. It is what it is. Moving on, let's hop over to the Juggernuts. Naked Woodchip, our boy, Day of Fire. Welcome.
Hello.
Glad to have you here. We know you've been through a little bit of a rough patch recently. Glad you're feeling better. Moving forward here. The Swamp Report, however, did come out this week. And there was an article about the Juggernauts that sort of sent shockwaves through the league. And this is back-to-back weeks, too. The salary cap situation for the Juggernauts was by far and away the largest discrepancy throughout the league. Would you care to make any sort of a statement regarding this?
Sure. I'll say a few words. I didn't ask for this. I earned it. Okay. I know some people can be upset with the
with the overall value that I was placed at. But I've literally earned this. I've busted my butt for 2 straight seasons, and the results are showing themselves. Like, I've led a team to a championship run, and currently in second place. I've earned it.
Okay. Are you at all concerned? This report paired with the previous Swamp report about your facility, and how subpar and almost borderline inhumanely it treats your players. Are you worried about attracting future talent as the seasons progress?
Look, these 2 warriors that I have with me this season, they didn't care. They had no clue that I could have been paying them pennies, and they would have been excited to come in and work for me day in, day out. That word will spread. Next season, people will be knocking down my door to come and join the Juggernauts.
All right. Well, we hope that's the case as always. We like to see the Juggernauts succeed whenever possible. Thank you so much for your time, and good luck in tonight's matchup.
Thank you, boys. Hopefully the stream goes a little bit smoother than it's gone.
Tell me about it. Froofy, I don't know about that. Word on the street is Billy on Bro and 80 Poor haven't even seen a vegetable since they joined their training camp over there.
Wow.
That can't be good for team morale.
As long as they're getting maybe some meat.
Eating some wins, we'll call it good, I guess, right?
Will do.
All right, we got teams ready. Let's go ahead and pop on over to the game. What do you make of this first match we got here, Froof?
Bank.
That's
where all my money is, they say. And if we learned anything from those interviews, the Juggernauts desperately need it.
I was making sure that was correct there. Our attack defense, everything's good to go. And Billy on Bro is speaking to your point there. He's only making $1.36 in frog coin per hour. So if we could get this game started, I'm not entirely sure why he'd want us to get it started so quick. I would think he'd want it to linger on so we can, make them bucks.
I think he wants to get into the map so he can go get that money.
In the map. Okay.
In the map.
I'll let you give us your insight on the bans here. I feel like we talk a lot about it. How much do you feel like it actually matters?
I mean, it matters enough. You can pretty, reliably affect the game with what bans you choose, even if you're not target banning a specific person. I mean, now that Cade's off the board, if they go downstairs, all hatches are free game. So I'd expect to see him play that. Trying to take that off the board early in case they go downstairs. Maybe expect to see a mirror ban next. I mean, kind of going upstairs played to their bans potentially.
Speaking of target banning, just while we're on the topic, our last matchup, first game, I played an operator, you banned it. I played an operator, you banned it. That was frustrating. You don't feel like that is sort of a strategy behind banning that you can take, or do you prefer to just ban, solid operators?
Solid operators. I think we all know that you're good enough to not be limited to 1 or 2 operators. So
it felt like I was limited.
Well, expand your horizons, I guess. I don't know.
Yes. Got a good lineup out of the Juggernauts to start here with the Triple Trap Gang. Love to see it across the board. What I don't like to see, and this is speaking from a opposite side of the field perspective, is that Deimos out of Daddy Two Eyes. It's obnoxious. Lots of floor here. I do like the Red Rorschach going ahead to whip out that shield here. Go ahead and see if he can force a ban out of him next map. I know, we all know he loves to do that. The Damos is going down on AD Poor, who is off-site just by a bit. And I don't think anything's going to come of it. They are able to take some space as Red Rorschach takes main lobby and looks to push up marble stairs. They're actually clearing all the way through square, it looks like. Daddy Two Eyes is effectively underneath, so now he should be able to really wreak some havoc on the boys. The Rooney tag goes down, yep. Shots fired, but none landed. Just enough to keep him guessing.
It's a dance, squirrel, dance.
And the squirrel is dancing. Let's be real. The flank does come in from Billy on Bro, though, putting pressure on Daddy Two Eyes. He gets in, does his damage, and dips. Oh, he's sticking around. Somebody had pressure on him from Windows. I believe it was our boy Ducky.
He's on rappel there. He's got a little bit of an angle.
Yeah, he's in a bit of a bind here. That Damos is going to come in. They're going to know where he is, and they are going to
quick
polish him off, but he snakes out.
Sneaky.
Sneaky.
He's earning that $1.30.
He is. A nade is coming up. Looks like it'll probably get nobody there. Daddy Two Eyes making his way up marble. And holy crud, we've gone outside the building.
Uh-oh.
Day of Fire's working on a flank here, it looks like.
Should push up and get that.
Should.
Wow.
84 picks up Red Rorschach. And Day of Fire and Daddy Two Eyes come across each other with Day of Fire taking that one. Doug Dynasty was able to pick up 84.
Yep. Should know he's in sight.
And flank goes down. Here we go.
Oh, they're pushing.
The pull off, he gets one. Oh, but Billy on Bro is wise to the tricks. Makes him stick the plant and cleans it up.
Playing it smart.
Felt like a solid hold for the Juggernauts. It sort of fell to pieces there at the end.
I don't know what happened quite at the end there.
Couple miss shots here and there, I guess.
Had the pinch executed pretty flawlessly. I think Dave Fire may have run out of bullets.
Classic didn't check the clip. The Legion ban and the Blackbeard ban right out the rip. And Red Rorschach. Red Rorschach doesn't care. He doesn't give a dang. He says there's 3 shield operators in this game and I'll play every one of them. Just a heads up, it is absolutely storming over here, and if I go down, the stream will go on. Good luck.
It just rolled past me. Wasn't too bad, but you should be okay.
They don't make trees like they do in Winchester, out here in Berea. Here we go, our boys have taken the downstairs site, as expected. Oh, there it is. You know, the very simplest of drones. Simplest of drone spots that provides infinite intel.
Would have expected to see a mirror ban here, though.
That is true. They know Billy on Bro does like to play Mira, so it is kind of, you feel like a missed opportunity there. And honestly, an opportunity that if you're the Juggernuts, you want to take full advantage of.
What kind of push we getting here?
It's pretty interesting. The Mythics opting to bring the shield but not push dirty. So we'll see how they're wanting to take this, really. A quick line.
Kind of free.
Quick line comes down just to sort of isolate and make sure nobody is in garage. The garage push is coming. Billy Bro runs right into Daddy Two Eyes. Gets one. The blitz is in though. He's going to be hurting for a squirt.
Oh!
He shotguns him through the blind. Look at that. Not quite sure who was hurting for that squirting, but somebody got squirted.
I know where the last one is.
This is back-to-back rounds the Mythics have left Duck Dynasty to try to salvage a round.
To see Dave Fire hold that flank there, Billy should be looking at him. He gets him. That's an ace.
Cleans it up. That's the ace. On a scale of 1 to 10, how tilted do you think Red Rorschach is right now?
That's a tough one. He tends to keep his cool, I'd say, though.
It's not many times you get inside of an opponent with a shield and die to that sidearm shotgun. Oh, there it is. There's the apology. What a classy move. And there's the mirror ban.
That man a raise. I mean, not only is Billy leading the team in kills, he's also leading in assists. He's touched every Mythics player every round so far.
Wow. That takes skill. Some of us just wish we could touch all the Mythics players.
Some of us wish that Billy would just touch us.
Preach, brother. Juggernuts opt to take a play out of the Revenant playbook here and go with this funky old open area dining room, lunch break room, whatever the heck it's called, staff room site. And the reasoning behind that is typically, at least the reasoning we use to justify it, was the lack of vertical above B.
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds to go. Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
You do like to see Red Rorschach switching off the shield after that performance. I don't think it... Oh, Day of Fire lands big hits on Daddy Two Eyes? No, that's 84 way underneath. That is going to slow that entry, I feel like. He's going to have to be way more hesitant about it. Daddy Two Eyes sets off that detector and should have given away his presence right here.
They're about to get some fuses down, aren't they?
It's looking like it. They can't fuse all the site, but they can definitely get some in.
He's on the roof. I thought I saw him above site, but stand corrected. The walls are free right now.
Walls are definitely free, and you would like to see him go ahead and here we go. One charge is coming down. Go ahead and get something started here. Okay. Now a charge is going down.
Had to pick the right one.
I had to pick the right one. He's using the sound fake to go ahead and get his other thermite charge down. And then it's just opting to push off of it. Day Fire's in a bad spot here. Gets got through the drone hole by Red Rorschach. Red's taking the fight on Billy on Bro. Lands some shots. And is looking to pick up 84, but 84 returns fire. Billy on Bro is in a bad spot. Let's see if he can keep touching the Mythics, but he couldn't even survive half a second.
Crawling around like a snake in the grass.
Any predictions on the bans here? Yeah, I knew it. You were going to say Twitch and a Rooney, weren't you?
Yes. I was. In
Sometimes
fact, I said it. You
I
just didn't hear me.
I thought you did. Sometimes it helps to have the best colored commentator in the booth with you. You see the little mirror that they let slide and the Blackbeard on each side, respectively.
Not surprised to see them go downstairs with the lack of mirror ban.
Yep. Oh boy. Did you hear that?
I did indeed.
All right, I'm still here. You would same exact situation for the Mythics as the Juggernuts 2 rounds ago. You have the Mira. This is almost a must-win situation. She is so powerful on the site, especially in the hands of a regular Mira man like Duck Dynasty. But look at this. Out of the Juggernauts, they're opting to go full send on the shield. They're going to push right down Turdy. What?
Bye.
Oh my. Right down Dirty, those dirty turds, and try to take A, it looks like.
If Duck Dynasty can play his C4 right, that might end this push pretty quick.
They're
Other
not.
than that, they don't have a way to deal with it.
Yeah, they don't. They're not really going turdy after all.
The facilities for it and get the side wall. Back your shield in and turtle. Sitting on blue.
Yep.
It looks like they're going
Pretty clear to come
push.
down blue. Red Rorschach's shooting ghosts over there, looks like. Probably just making a line of sight if we had to guess. Onto main stairs. The Juggernauts are doing a good job of droning out before they enter. They've successfully cleared and relayed that information that archives is clear, and they're going to go ahead and get that side wall. The hatch did just get open from above, but I believe that was Billy on Bro.
That was Billy. It's when I prefer leaving closed, though, when you're attacking.
Seems a bit risky, but you never know. The ace charge not quite thrown to the floor could be problematic here. Billy on Bro and Red Rorschach are about to engage on each other there. Both of them know where the other one is roughly, so it'll be a battle of skill. One which Billy on Bro opts to chicken out of.
Red's holding it.
Red's working on a rotate around to top of square, hoping to pick somebody up through the hatch from the third floor, if I had to guess. Other sight wall goes down to the ace charge. Red's not able to quite see anybody just yet.
Fire's got to be careful of his positioning here, but...
Oh, Deifier should have heard it. He doesn't hear it. Ooh. Tiptoeing around that claymore there. This puts 84 in a bind. He needs to get help from Billy on Bro to help ease pressure here, but Daddy Two Eyes picks him up. Now we're looking for the can we get the clutch out of 84?
No time.
No time.
Get a kill, but
he gets the one. That's a confident boost. And respect to the man. He whips out the gun and tries to make something happen, even though there was no chance he was going to get it.
oh. It's one reason to leave that hatch closed.
That is one reason to leave that hatch closed.
Also, 2 can openers, and wasn't able to get the other hatch that would have been useful for him. Fire off that mirror. Get the plant down.
But that is a situation that you expect the Mythics to win, bringing the mirror on that site. The lack of a mirror ban resulted in the win. It's the same thing as the Juggernauts did to them earlier. But we're headed upstairs.
Protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Red Rorschach going to his comfort pick in the 3v3s, the Echo. The Duck Dynasty playing the Castle. I mean, it's an obnoxious 1-2 as it is, and then you got the two brow of Daddy Two Eyes to further slow down any pushes. How do you feel about the Juggernauts lineup there with the Ying and Monty duo?
Make it do some damage. You get one pick with this lineup, and you're almost guaranteed to be able to get a plant down and cover it.
How do you feel about this? Leaving one of the site walls open, looking out into square. I don't hate it. It's a dangerous move.
Juggernuts did it first round as well. I said, you can do it. We can do it better.
Stuff like that you just love to see.
Love the main lobby push. Such long sight lines. It kind of makes it attacker
friendly, just because of the scopes. And you get a lot of options, I feel like, from it. You can deviate multiple different ways if need be. Billy on Bro's working on droning his boys in, and as is Deifier, they're just going to go ahead and drone up. But Red Rorschach is keen to their tricks and had a yokai drone in position. Should have relayed information that all three attackers are pushing from main lobby. Poor goes ahead and takes some space.
Get in the hallway with that Ying.
Deifier needs to pick this up. He is late to that rotate, and Daddy Two Eyes gets one, gets two, and Billy on Bro isn't able to finish the job, lands some shots on him, but the yokai drone comes in again to disorient. And Red Rorschach cleans it up. It's a textbook defense. Our boy Trey PP over there in chat is saying that leaving Echo for Red Rorschach is always a very risky play, and us on the Revenants, we agree. So much
in the portable Valk cams.
Yep. And that portable Valk cam Elemines.
Mm-hmm.
And just like that,
leave them. You gotta bring some counterplay.
Brava's
Twitch IQ. Heck, turn it out and shoot it. Do whatever you can. You gotta at least take one off the board there.
Match point for Mythics here, headed into this third and final defensive round.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
The more traditional site pick here. They're going with the Teller's Office and Archives hold.
Bomb located by attackers.
Deifier opting to bring the fuse. He recently has been playing a lot of Ace and commented on how good the gun is, so you know that's a natural pivot from one to the other, especially when you're playing such a fusible small site.
10 seconds left before insertion. 5 seconds left.
I don't know if you knew this about Fuse, but his Fuse charges go off from right to left as you place it down. A little tidbit for you. You can use that to coordinate two fuses at the same time to
sort of
make it impossible to escape.
There you go.
Trade secret, though.
Well, as a guy who doesn't play Fuse and doesn't really care when other people play Fuse, I will not remember that or, give it a second thought. But that's good intel. We do have the Magpies out of Jaeger to stop any fuses that do manage to come down, with the Skull Post playing up top for quick rotates to and from site. Juggernuts opting to take main lobby and get a push going from there.
Got a question in chat asking where they can find the schedule for these games, and unfortunately, it's kind of week by week.
It is big time week by week. It's sort of a, hey, when can you play this week? Hey, I don't know, when can your guys play this week type deal. We need to do a better job of posting when we do have games set in the schedule on the channel. Phone call from Dokkaebi coming in. They were trying to fish out this Daddy Two Eyes hiding right inside Teller's office. He's got that long line of sight, just doesn't have the scope to really make that an effective swing. Rotates back to side, but gets picked off quickly by Day of Fire. They do have pings on Red Rorschach upstairs. They should know he's there. Oh, I take it back. That's pings going the other way.
They're going for sight.
Yep, they're going for sight. They have the...
is going to better get picked off.
Billy gets one. 84 is going down, but that's a dead giveaway. They know he is off-site. He's going to be struggling to get back. Get back that ground he lost, and Day of Fire cleans it up. OT, here we come. Can't argue with that. Real recoil control. Aim at the toes, hit him in the head.
It's a beautiful thing about recoil sometimes.
All right, make your prediction there, Fruitzilla. Headed to overtime. Who you got? You see who's got defense first?
OT, kind of got it. You got to give the subtle nudge to the defense, right? It's not an insignificant advantage, especially in a 3v3.
Both teams did go 2-1. They were both able to successfully attack that third site option. The Mira is... I didn't catch this the first time, like all the way through. That Mira is still live for the Mythics, and they didn't go downstairs.
Still brought the Mira, though.
Still brought the Mira. Like to see that Brava drone coming in play.
10 seconds to go.
Just to get those Malusis, if nothing else.
5 seconds to go.
It's a full roster swap for those Juggernauts coming into this attack. They looks like they had probably prepared for that basement push. Realized they're upstairs and completely pivoted from their plan.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser. Attackers recovered the diffuser.
They'll bring in the Brava.
Yeah, the Brava switch from the Capital, so it looks like they were planning on, just smoking it off and going with that shield. But now they're
taking basement, looking to get some picks from underneath there.
The only thing this lineup for the Juggernauts is missing is the Ying, for that Ying or Lion, that full level of toxicity. Deimos, Dokkaebi, Ying. Drones coming in everywhere. Let's see what old Day of Fire is looking to see here.
Billy Ambrose taking stocks.
Oh, he hears the footsteps of whoever is above him. I believe it was Daddy Two Eyes. Isn't quite sure where he is located. Phone call one coming in from 80 Poor. There's the ping from the Deimos. Ping number 1 on the Jaeger. Looks like he's holed up right on top of main stairs. Oh, on Jaeger, beg your pardon. That man's going to be squirming. He's just playing over top of the marble with a little not so subtle teabag. Classy as always. He gets smoked off by the fire extinguisher. This round is very quickly slipping away from the Juggernuts. Phone call 2 coming in, and another ping from the Mira, on the Mira from the Deimos. Oh, Billy bro, if he could just push in. He had space to get it. Deimos underneath is starting to tear up. Yep. It's hunting toes down there.
Goes down.
Wombo combo. Billy bro is able to pick it up. Should have a ping on the red Rorschach through the wall.
Eddie Poor uses smokes to get through there. Needs to get into sight.
Billy bro is being nice and aggressive. You like to see this.
They play it smart. Wait for Dayfire to get up there and support.
Yep, plant 1's coming down. Holy. Oh, Billy bro, what a play. Not sure about the Claymore, but it worked.
Good pinch.
Yep, good pinch. Daddy Two Eyes is left in a not a great situation. He's going to get pushed from top main and then finished off by Billy bro. Excellent.
Nice, solid, controlled attack there. Slow and steady. Pick to pieces, pretty much.
Yep. Just routine. Got all just intel gathering, and clearly a relay of information across the team. Dayfire was able to put pressure on the Mira. Billy bro was able to help pinch from the top side versus the bottom side. I mean, it was just, that's textbook. Now the Mythics are staring down the barrel of this match point and needing to get an attack on another good defensive site. So
it's a big round.
I mean, this could be it
for game 1.
For game 1. And if you look closely at the lineup that the Mythics are bringing, you'll see that this is sort of a callback to the Clubhouse Dirty Tunnel push with the Duck Dynasty rocking the Monty and the Daddy Two Eyes rocking the Glass.
Attackers have located a bomb.
I would imagine they're going to switch off of it, but perhaps not.
Potentially.
It doesn't look like they're. It doesn't look like it. They are locked in.
Might be just going for.
Yep.
Top square.
Top square. Get a wall. Push out. We do have the one switch. Duck Dynasty was able to pull off of the Monty and change to the Osa.
A little bit better play for pushing A potentially, I think.
Don't know to what extent this mute jammer is going to cause problems for the attackers here. They are droning in and taking top square with ease. And Red Rorschach is going to go ahead and put his thermite charges. Oh, is that one not in the jammer zone? It's not?
Nope.
That's a mistake that you kind of hate to see out of the Juggernuts.
No way to deal with the jammers, but
hits the fire extinguisher and polishes off Dayfire. This is going downhill quick for the Juggernuts.
it's still got Billy Burrow on the board. 8-3-2. Let's see if he can pull this one out.
Now, I don't think I realized that the mute jammers didn't impact Glaz's ability to see yellow people.
I believe you're referencing his thermal scope.
Oh, Billy bro. I am. Yep.
Billy evens it out.
Evened out.
Yeah,
pressure's on red here. Let's see if he can, assert his dominance.
Don't get aggressive there. Don't need to get aggressive there on defense.
Azami is an atrocious operator to have left on the board here. He's walking right into it, but he doesn't shoot. Oh, my heavens. He had him. He walked directly into his line of sight.
That's one of those ones where you want to be crouch level to be able to see the enemy better, but it's also you get the angle at their feet and they can't shoot you in the head if you're standing up. So you can see them, but they can't see your head. That's a tough one.
That is a tough one.
To be fair, I mean, Red had to hit a pretty sick, nasty shot to
He did hit a very sick, nasty shot.
polish him off. And John from work says Papa Joe.
You're looking at it from Billy's perspective, though. Like, I'm not sure if you were watching the stream or not, or my perspective. I was on Billy's perspective, and he walked right into it. It was that quick ID check of, hey, how's it going, buddy? How's it going? Oh, yeah, pretty good. Pop, pop, pop. Just too late to the trigger. Hate to see it.
Maybe gassed Billy on Bro up too much.
You put all that pressure on him real quick after Day of Fire went down.
Maybe he actually deserves the $1.30 an hour salary.
Frog coin.
Frog coin.
It's not dollar. Okay. And here we are, bottom site. The mirror was still available, obviously. So, no brainer for the Mythics to bring it.
They're expecting the default push here.
Yep, they brought the operators to counter that. Looks like the Juggernuts are working on probably just trying to get in the building and get fuses down.
Brought the utility they need for hatches.
Yep, they got 4 of the can openers. Goes Red Rorschach shooting ghosts again. And the attackers are taking open area pretty quickly and easily, and Day of Fire is going to get a fuse directly on Daddy Two Eyes. The phone call might cover up the sound of it.
The opening hatch. And almost falling through.
I thought he was fusing it.
Might have been a good one to fuse and breach at the same time.
Red Rorschach is trying to apply pressure from marble stairs on him, is rotated up to 3rd floor. So he could get a flank on square if possible.
Dave Fire said you did that last time, Red.
He did. He's creeping up there. He wants to take this fight to him. Oh, he wants to take the fight to him. What? Ops to back off.
Gave up on it.
Juggernuts need to get something going here. I don't know if they have the intel that Red Rorschach is offside or not. If they do, it might behoove them to get started and get planting.
Get somebody at a door.
Can you not fuse that?
You can. Definitely can. That is a soft floor.
Red Rorschach is making that flank up top of square, trying to catch anybody coming down blue. He and Day of Fire do exchange, and Day of Fire gets the best of that. That's a big pick. 50 seconds left. 2 guys to kill.
You already seen the Capitao bolts go down?
We have seen... I have no idea. These Goyos are going to come in big for the defense here.
Bad.
I mean, I don't know how much time they last, but it feels like it's way more than 30 seconds.
You gotta push off of that now.
Yep. Capitao bolt number 2. Looks like Billy Ambro's trying to get a drop going here. Baits the drops coming down marble stairs. They have 10 seconds left to operate. Daddy Two Eyes holding this tight angle from elevator is going to be a problem here. He's going to clean up Billy if he's not careful.
Plant's going
Gets
down.
the one. Plant is coming down. C4 comes out. I believe Day of Fire shot it out of the air. 80 Poor gets the clean up on 1. It's It's
My
Duck Dynasty
goodness.
versus AD Poor for the win.
Got that ACOG, just needs to play to its advantage.
This is a
He's
tough
playing for
spot.
time.
He's playing for time. Looks
Trying
like
to
Duck
walk arm it?
Dynasty's trying to log arm it. Yep.
Oh, he's going for it.
Baited it.
He's off.
Pulled off. Pulled off.
He's gonna stick
There
it.
it is. He has to stick it now. Wow. What a round.
Crazy turn of events there.
We had 2 attacker wins in regulation, and all 3 overtimes were attacker wins. That's wild.
Take back what I said about giving the edge to defense.
Yeah. You know, looking back on that kind of was a bad take, I guess. Oh, that was absolute madness. We need to take a break so we can all digest that just a bit. We'll head to... this is a bit of a different commercial here. We're not going to a commercial break. We're going to a more of a political campaign, if you will. We will be right back after this message.
And now a quick word from tonight's sponsors.
In a game built on fast reflexes, quick clears, and sweaty strats, one man stared at his drone for 30 straight seconds, then drove it directly into a wall. That man is AD Poor. He's not cracked, he's creaky. The only flick he's got is the one he does to his bifocals when someone says rotate. A legend. Not built on frags, but on presence. He once went 0 kills, 0 deaths in an overtime game. That's not a stat line, that's a lifestyle. You've seen him, the guy in the kill cam, placing a frost mat on a bookshelf. The guy holding a drone like it's a compass, spinning in circles while the rest of the team dies. The guy who hears the call out, "They're planting!" and starts walking towards site at a power walk pace. Now he's not just a player, he's a candidate, running for commissioner of Frog Giggers. Anonymous, the only Rainbow Six League held together by duct tape, vibes, and sheer confusion. And under his leadership, everything changes. The meta? Gone. Replaced with, do whatever feels right and blame audio. Drone phase? Optional, but you will be graded on how creatively you crash it. Being off-site during a push? Now a strategy. We're calling it spiritual anchoring. New rule, 1 mandatory frost mat per round, no matter your operator. Yes, even attackers. And the MVP screen will now factor in vibe contribution and number of dad jokes typed in chat. But let's be real. This isn't just about change. This is about resistance. Because the Durham family, Siege's wealthiest, sweatiest, stat-padding dynasty, is trying to take over. They want to scrub the League of Chaos, replace accidental clutches with strategy, and deport Goose Guy for suspicious movement and totally illegal wall hacks. But AD Poor? He's seen Goose Guy pre-fire walls while facing the wrong direction. That's not cheating. That's experience. You don't kick out a guy who's survived 200 ping, 3 false bans, and a lobby full of teammates named XX Silent Snipe 420X. You give him leadership. So vote AD Poor, the only candidate who roams as Clash, who's old enough to remember when Tachanka was a meme and young enough to still complain about him. The only man who can play an entire round, say nothing, do nothing, and still walk away with 0 damage and 1 assist. This isn't just Siege. This is Siege with honor. Siege with heart. Siege, where half the team is still outside 2 minutes into the round. Vote AD Poor. Make Siege dumb again. Make Siege fun again.
We are back after that 9-round cheek clincher. Roofzilla, as the man in charge of the Psychos, how you've got your fair share of experience in 9-round games. How does it feel on the losing side of those? Like, what's your mindset moving forward?
You know, well, speaking from the Psycho's perspective, you don't feel too bad. Yes, it sucks. You lost in overtime, maximum number of rounds, but you put up a good fight. You're going into game 2. You're thinking, man, we made one little mistake this round, changed the whole game, would have won. So you're moving into the next game feeling like you're still in it, not down, still kicking.
Still kicking. Not going to go down without a fight. For commissioner, we have 2 candidates this go around. We have AD4, who you just heard from, fighting on the Juggernuts, and on the flip side, you got Duck Dynasty for the Mythics. Those are our 2 candidates. We'll be running the Duck Dynasty ad after this game, regardless of if it goes to game 3 or not. I've been told we're being forced to shove this propaganda down your throats.
Wow, what does the world come to?
This is America, brother. This is what we do.
I myself am voting for Harambe, so.
Rest in peace, brother. Oregon. What's your take on Oregon, Fruitzilla?
It's a good map. I don't hate it. I know we don't like it. I don't think I really hate any map that much, but not surprised to see them go downstairs. Left the mirror on the board. Mirror site is downstairs. Play it while you got it.
Play it while you got it. That's what Mama always said whenever I had toys, is she was going to take them away and burn them.
10 seconds to insertion. Attackers have discovered the location of...
If I'm not mistaken, we had the same Mama, but don't remember that at all.
You must have been the baby. We all have the same Mama. Siege Mommy.
Exactly. Could use some words of wisdom from her right now.
Don't remind all the people who slave over those videos that I put the wrong one in. Oh, quick exchange? Nope. Never mind. That's just Billy on Bro shooting a window. Looking to push white, it looks like here, right where I believe it was Daddy Two Eyes is stationed firmly. Day of Fire is taking ground at a quick pace. The phone call pushes Daddy Two Eyes back to site, leaving white freezer area free to be taken, but the Legion will alert him to his presence. That last little ring on that phone call is enough to scare off Day of Fire. A perfect operator for this position. He's going to be able to maybe use a smoke to burn the magpie and then break that mirror from range.
Getting the drone out. Seen Daddy.
Oh, didn't clear that magpie, but no. You have 2 for a reason. You have 3 for a reason. I don't know how many she has.
It's a lot.
And now the mirror is cleared, leaving Daddy Two Eyes in a less than optimal position here, with 2 men pushing down his freezer staircase, if you know what I'm saying.
Like to see Billy push from main stairs, maybe coordinate with his teammates here.
Yeah, just apply some
phantom pressure, maybe.
Some phantom pressure here and there, just to keep the defenders guessing.
There he goes. Nope. Claymore. Now. You think he keeps up his performance from last game?
I mean, there's one thing you can say about Beyond Bro. When he is hot, he is down to flop. Like, he's not a hot streaker. He's a hot one-timer. Daddy Two Eyes with that quick rip on Day of Fire. Still hears the other man down in Freezer. Billy on Bro is laying down some heat on Red Rorschach, and 84 is in a bind. 84 manages to clean up one. Billy on Bro cleans up two. Now they need to get this plant down. The plant is coming down. Yep. And Duck Dynasty, the commish wannabe, is in a bad spot.
He clutches this, he's got my vote.
I mean, it's time and time again. These Mythics just collapse with Big Dog 1, Big Dog 2 going down and leaving Duck Dynasty to pull a rabbit out of a hat. He downs one. That's the first step. Billy on Bro is able to clean it up and then teabags on his teammate. Just the way Mommy taught us.
What a round. It was looking good for the defense there initially.
It was looking great for the defense. There's the Mirror Band and the Dokubi Band. Two excellent choices after that last round. Think the Mythics are going back down? Never mind, you can look at the screen and find out.
Well, I was going to say Mirror Band gone downstairs doesn't have a big advantage over going upstairs. So,
and remember what I said about Billy on Bro. When he is hot, picking up those two clutch kills in that round. This is what you want to see.
15 Kill Bill come out tonight?
We could. What did he finish with last game? 8? 9? It was a lot.
Remember what that legendary moment was? I believe that earned him the nickname 15 Kill Bill, or was it 20 Kill Bill?
Honestly,
I don't remember.
It was 16 Kill Bill, and I believe he got 16 kills in one game. A personal best.
Pretty impressive to do that in a 3v3.
This is the part where I tell you it was definitely a ranked 5v5.
No, I'm saying it would be impressive if he could do that again in a 3v3.
Yes. There's some exchanges going on in chat. Not something we see often from Day of Fire. Not entirely sure what that's about. Oh, the spawn peak, maybe? The spawn peak out of Daddy Two Eyes is going to come up fruitless, just like his loins. Except that's not the case.
Rumor has it he ices his balls. That's what I've heard.
That's the word on the street. But you never know. Mommy always told us not to trust strangers or the word on the street. It's like the Juggernuts are opting to get some intel, as they do. Droned out the yokai drone, so they do know that Red Rorschach is going back to his usual, playing Echo. Billy on Bro entering underneath, I'd imagine, to apply some pressure as the Deimos.
They've got a scan on Red. You'd like to see Billy get the ping on him, go chase him down, get him off his camera, maybe.
There's the Echo ping on that Deimos, yep. He's making him
a little too far away, though.
Making him squirm.
Here we go.
Oh, he can pop the hatch with that kid. Oh, he downs him.
Got him down. Probably doesn't know it.
Oh, he saw his foot there, I think. Yeah, cleans it up. There's one. 16 Kill Bill is coming out to play. Puts the pressure back on Daddy Two Eyes and Duck Dynasty. The frost mats. I don't see any at big window. At main window. Looking pretty clear. Billy on Bro's hunting for more soft floored enemies. Daddy Two Eyes is keen to that and is up on the foosball table. There it is. It's the combination of the two. To have the drones from that one guy and the Deimos underneath. It's wild. Duck Dynasty is evening the playing field though, picking up one. with all this distraction, you'd almost like to see 84 get in and get that plant started. Daddy Two Eyes cleans up Billy on Bro on white, leaving 84 in the 1v2.
He's in a tough position now for not having gotten in when there's a fight going on. They might suspect he's there. Dick Dynasty's watching it.
I think he was advertising his running campaign there. Did you see him not move for about 15 seconds?
Gotta go for the kill.
He's got to go for the kill at this point. And isn't able to clean it up. Daddy Two Eyes clutches up.
They had a... I don't know where the drone is, but I hear it.
If I had to guess, I'd say it's on the ceiling.
Wow. Okay. I see.
That's why they pay me the big bucks.
You're getting paid?
Brother, they pay me in Twinkies. Expired Twinkies and 2-for-1 Powerade Zero Sours.
Do you like the Power Zero Sour? They good?
You know, they're all right. They go down, they come out.
Tried them.
Look at this madness coming out of 84 there.
I think that might be speaking to the lack of pay.
I think so. That report comes out. He sees that he's making absolute fractions of pennies on the dollar compared to Deifier, and he's had it. He's calling out his leader. His leader with 0 kills, who also struggled last map, and said, you know what? You claim to have earned this pay. How about show us some proof?
Think we'll see a bunker push since there is no mirror on the board?
Honestly, yes. I think with this split spawn of 84 and Billy on Bro, they'll push it, and Deifier will maybe give some attention to main stairs. Red Rorschach's going full on 84 dirt ball mode, hiding up in a corner. Just waiting for some innocent little boys to come by.
He's just setting his drone up there for potential future use.
'84 and Billy and Bro looking to get that. Yep, rotate around to main stairs. It looks like. Deifier droned it out, realized the weak point wasn't the trench, was indeed main stairs, and opted to call that audible, it looks like. 84 is just waltzing into sight. Let's have that Malusi right in the corner, pinning him down. He's getting a nade off. That's going to make him squirm. Those echoes resounding through the halls.
Red has a angle down the stairs. Gotta be careful of that.
This nade here is going to be killer for Deifier, like I said.
84's in a bad spot now.
He is in a bad spot, and he goes to knife and gets counter knifed. And speaking of bad spots, let's watch Billy on Bro. Cleans up Duck Dynasty. That was crispy.
One.
He does need to watch his back now that he's created that rotate from elbow. He must have heard us. Oh, they have diffuser. It's like the Mythics are playing that smart man's game of just don't need to defend the site when we have the diffuser. Make him earn it.
Both are upstairs and in good positions. You would like to see Billy on Bro get this claymore down. Yep.
on the skull post. That locks that up. Now he has to make something happen here. He trades with them. What a shot. If he just hadn't taken so much damage from that initial peeking. Because I don't think Daddy Two Eyes was a headshot.
Oh, well.
You know who would have clutched that up?
16 Kill Bill.
16 Kill Bill.
What's the count at? 9.
He's at
4.
5. Yeah, he's at 14 right now, as long as 9 was the correct number. Not entirely sure. He could have ranged anywhere from 0 to 10, and I wouldn't know the difference.
About 90% certain he got 9 and did not get double digits. Maybe 8. Pretty sure it's 9.
We'll go with that. We have a 1 in 10 chance for that to be correct. And we're at the flip here. Juggernuts opting to ban the Blackbeard from Red Rorschach, it looks like, and Mythics taking the mirror away.
Bans I would have expected here.
There's the Rat Master himself. Way over in Big Tower. Just waiting for some innocence.
Seconds left. 5 seconds left.
15 Kill Bill is feeling himself tonight.
Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Calling out the scoreboard on somebody who's tied with you in kills.
See, that reference is always back to the team game aspect of Rainbow Six Siege.
The correct response from Billy would have been, we're tied, and then
Then
Two Eyes would have said team game.
correct. That is not the order of operations that we had. We do have the confirmation of Billy ending with 9 from last game. We were correct. You were correct. Glad to know the old noggin sometimes works.
Okay. Crypto really wants to get the wall, but
It's gonna have a
no
hard time.
facilities to do it.
Yep. Billy on Bro likes to play that top of stairs area and open up with a shotgun. Pretty much all of bedroom, all of armory, and hold long angle from armory into bedroom. It's not really viable in this 3v3 format. He's going to run right into Red Rorschach here. Or Duck Dynasty, I don't know which it is. It's definitely Duck. And Duck goes down.
He's looking at the window.
Looks like the Mythics have called an audible here and are definitely working on a different-sided push here. Maybe coming up main? You think Duck Dynasty was rotating around to get underneath of Closet to get the Cade Claw?
Play.
Probably the play. Billy on Bro cleans up another. That puts him at 7. 1 left. Daddy Two Eyes, who is absolutely lit, living on...
He's at 16 Kill Bill. He's reached it.
He's reached it, but we'd like to see more.
Tough scenario to be in.
Tough scenario. Daddy Two Eyes heard the sound, just didn't place it. He thought it was in classroom when it was definitely not all the way in classroom.
Another flick.
Man, I mean, this is what you pay the man, $1.36. I mean, a Frogger 36, a Frog Coin 36 an hour for. It looks like Deifier is trying to make a point that the Juggernuts are strong enough to win without any contribution from him.
We We might have to rename the kill feed to the Billy board because it's all him right now.
You know, I love it when you speak poetry like that. Freaking Billy board. And look at this lineup out of the Juggernuts. You got the double traps out of Billy Umbro and AD Poor, and then just that classic good gun support play out of Day of Fire.
Honestly, would love to see if you're looking for the gun, pick Echo. Same gun, actually has higher damage per round, and you get the 2 cams.
Do you still get a free suppressor on that thing too?
Yep. If you're looking for the gun and utility, Echo kind of has it all there. Of course, you lose your dock stems, but those are hit or miss.
I feel like it's a decent play with the... I'd have to go back and check, but the lack of headshots, it feels like. Across the board, people are just getting picked and picked and picked, like just, you know, little needles to death out of here. So the dock might come in big, boost them back up. Mythics are looking to get some speed going on this push, it looks like. They've droned out elbow, seeing that it's clear. You do like, at least I personally like, leaving that elbow open on that one wall and reinforcing later just to get that little, you know, instill that little bit of fear in the attackers. They have to care about that.
I think they did it backwards, though.
They did it backwards, but you can't have everything just the way you want it. Looks like Red Rorschach was walking down the big tower stairs.
We get, not sure what that call out is, box, hatch open. If they're going for this shield plant.
Duck Dynasty is pinging that there's one in elbow. So Daddy Two Eyes should be aware. All 3 defenders still this basement floor, just hunkered down, reinforced, and just waiting for something to happen. Switched right off of it to the wrong person. Daddy Two Eyes pushes in off the pings from Duck Dynasty and is able to clean up.
Gets the pre-fire.
85 kill Bill, yep. But will he pre-fire them both? No, he didn't expect it. Day of Fire is able to clean up the one, leaving the shield all by himself. You almost want to see these 2 Juggernauts just take that fight right to the shield.
I'd box that up if you're not going to push it or coordinate it, but maybe leave it open. I mean, you might be able to use that to get the flank on the shield.
0 cams coming down, get all that intel. There it is. There's a hop through flank coming out of Day of Fire. This could be big. He needs to wait and make sure he picks up Rorschach here. Oh, the ping's going down. He's been made. His cover's been blown. He's got to get out of there.
Wasted time, though.
Wasted time. Yep.
See if he juices himself up here. It's getting to be...
That's a clean kill out of Day of Fire. And there's the juice.
Getting the flank on.
Juice and a naughty groan out of him, too. What was that?
See some coordination here.
Yep. Fake the plant. Then you just need to push at the same time here. Day of Fire cleans it up. That is 1, 2, and 3 for the ace.
Got the right gun in his hand.
Got the right gun in his hand.
With the way he started out this this map, I thought he had something else in his hand the whole time.
Yikes. Must have been a chicken nug, if you know what I'm saying.
I hear he has to get those pre-sucked before he can eat them.
That is what we heard last night. Not entirely sure how much truth goes into some of the statements that are made, but it is what we heard. The Juggernuts back to match point. Which means, I guess it is time to put up a post-game poll. Let me go ahead and do that real quick. If this round ends with the Juggernuts victory, who are we wanting to interview? It should be up in chat there if anybody's interested. We don't want to talk to Captain, so we have no interest in listening to Day of Fire. So Tony and Billy there are our options.
Man, I was thinking back to that last round when Billy was sitting in the elbow there, and Daddy Two Eyes kind of came around and said, "Go to your room."
He mowed him down.
Sat Billy down. Lived up to the daddy name.
Kind of did. It's kind of ironic that he seems to be both daddy and mommy, you know, Siege Mommy that was made in his likeness. A new site here, ripping out this kitchen and dining hall for the first time. We'll see how that defense goes down. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Froof, you are a man who loves to come up top of small tower and thermite charge the top of the wall. We're not going to see that out of the Mythics.
Surprised with especially with Red playing. I mean,
yeah, he has that knowledge. Like, it's not out of his wheelhouse by any stretch. Yep.
But regardless, no wall denial doesn't matter. It's a trick if you don't want to bring EMPs or a Thatcher.
Blitzcam, he's the one to make something happen. Gosh, I mean, I know he was safe, but that feels risky. Whipping that shield down to pop that frostmat from the corner. Daddy Two Eyes and Day of Fire looking to potentially get an exchange here.
Careful, I don't think that Claymore actually covers it fully. I
don't think it does. I think he's able to get around it. He downs him, he doesn't finish him. That's huge.
Wow. Could be big.
Could be big. Either way, that does put the Mythics right on the back foot, right out the gate. He is managed to be picked up. Red Rorschach's trying to take space at pace. Dayfire picks up one. Duck Dynasty went down somewhere in there. I was not looking at the kill feed. This is not a great spot for the Mythics.
But
he does the right thing and
a little help there.
Pushes one and gets him, and he's isolating them one at a time.
Yep.
But
Dayfire's making the right call though.
Yep.
Well,
he's juiced himself. There it goes though. Red Rorschach's making something out of nothing. Perfect operator left on the board though versus the shield. The smoke.
Popped it too soon.
Popped it too soon. Red's going for the plant.
No idea. He's a stick it.
The shotgun, he whips it out. He's going to make something happen. He's already done it once to him, through the blind. He sees him.
You run, get the melee, and a lucky shot.
Red Rorschach lands a couple. One shotgun blast. He goes down! Billy Umbro doesn't see it though. He's still blinded. And there is time for the defuse.
Goodness.
What a round.
Juggernuts just about completely crumbled on that one, but the backbone 16 kill Bill, he came to play tonight.
That's back-to-back 9 kill rounds out of their hard carry from Billy Umbro. That is what you pick the man for.
That's not what they pay the man for, we know that.
That's not what they pay the man for. What a wild game. You hate to see it for the Mythics. You feel like that's one that they are going to want back. The season ends. We have one more regular season game apiece after this, and then we're off to postseason, so roughly a month, give or take. And then we'll be looking at potentially starting season 3. So we'll keep everybody in the loop on a more regular basis in terms of games coming, games going, what have you. Let's go ahead and bring Billy into the booth. $16 kill, 18 kill Bill, 9 kill Bill. What do you prefer to be called, sir? Excellent performance.
You can call me anything besides late for dinner.
Wow.
And I just have to say, I was hungry tonight.
Brother, that was some absolutely fantastic vintage Billy on Pro gameplay that we saw, that we were all privileged to watch tonight. Are you like playing for a bigger check? Like, what's the deal? What's got into you?
Yeah, I mean, so we had a closed door team meeting this past week after the reports of the the salary situation. And our captain, plain and simple, told us, "Hey, listen, this is a performance-based team. If you don't put up the numbers, you're not gonna take home anything for your family." So I took that to heart tonight, and I do want to get out ahead of any allegations, slanderous as they may be, that may come up. I will submit my PC for a check right away, because I did happen to get 2 kills on Red Rorschach while I was blind from his blitz shield. I don't know how to explain it. Just I was just feeling it tonight.
I mean, right weapon, right time, both times, I think. Shotguns are the weapon of choice for that situation, and you managed to land the shots. Was not what we were expecting, especially at the end of that round. And honestly, even the first time you pulled it off, we were on your perspective for both, and it's nothing like staring at a black screen and watching a kill feed go off.
I will say the second one was definitely flukier than the first one. The first one, I at least got a glimpse of where he was right before he blinded me, and I just shot a couple shots in that general vicinity. I don't even know how I downed him that second time. Yeah, that's beyond me.
Absolutely wild. Great play out of him to make it such a competitive round, and then it didn't matter. You pulled the victory out of the jaws of defeat and said, "We're not going to map 3. We're ending this now." Froofy, take it away. What questions you got for my boy?
Oh man, let's see. You were the engine for the Juggernuts all night. Was there a point tonight when you just knew that you had this in the bag?
I don't know that I ever thought we had it in the bag for certain. I was definitely feeling on my game tonight. I was playing a little bit more loose, more free, taking a little bit more aggressive gunfights, and just happened to be winning most of them. So that was there wasn't really too much strategy to it. Just take operators I feel comfortable with and see what happens.
I gotcha. With wins like this, do you feel like the Juggernauts are starting to become the team to beat?
I kind of think we might be. We're playing really, really well together. We have really focused attacks. We do need to brush it up on our defensive side of things a little bit, but I think if we can batten down a couple things on that end, I think we'll be a force to contend with.
Well, one last question for you. Do your teammates owe you dinner after this game, or maybe a foot massage, or I don't know, maybe a back brace?
They didn't promise me dinner, but they did promise me dessert.
Well, go ahead, brother. Go enjoy your dessert. We will catch up with you later. As always, a privilege to watch you play, sir. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, boys.
And before you all just vacate the chat and whatnot, we will close it out with our second force-fed propaganda down the throat. We'll hit you with our commercial break number 2.
And now a quick word from tonight's sponsors.
In a league torn apart by bad callouts, bad aim, and even worse teammates, One man dares to say what everyone else is thinking.
Folks, Siege used to be great. It really did. We had peak comms, we had clean clears, we had disciplined 5-stacks. People respected the basics, hard breaching, intel, site setups. But now it's a total disaster, a real train wreck. Just like John's fried chicken when he runs out of Jergens, Siege has gone soft. Now we have Tarditos who roam around with no plan, no structure, no values. We used to reinforce site walls. Now we've got Red Rorschach keeping tally of how many reinforcements he was forced to set. Under my leadership, we're bringing Siege back. We're going to build the comm wall. And yes, we're going to make callouts mandatory again. You don't watch cams when you're dead? Well, the wheel might just happen to land on your name next round. And we're going to put an end to toxic teammates with a .3 KD who think they're fraggers. We're going to bring back team roles. Anchor means anchor. Support means support. No more solo Monty pushing site to plant while frantically screaming for cover. We will drone before we push. We will hold flanks. And yes, we will bring back the clutch. 1v3? Psh, I've clutched that. Some say I'm the best clutch player. Really. They'll ask, sir, how do you win these rounds? And I say, it's because I know Siege better than anyone. I'm not just playing in the FGA. I'm here to lead the FGA. We're going to drain the quick match swamp. We're going to clean house. Mods, ops, trolls, throwers, toxic texters, cheaters. You're either with us or you're getting spawn peaked. So this season, vote for real leadership. Vote for map knowledge. Vote for strong site holds. Vote for clutch potential. And together, my fellow frog giggers, we will make Siege great again.
Paid for by Mrs. Walker's School for Tactical Insertions and Hard Breaching. Make Siege great again. No guarantees. Duck Dynasty makes 0 legally binding guarantees to fix Siege, improve matchmaking, rework operators, or finally balance frost mats. Any such claims should be interpreted as aspirational, delusional, or both. No refunds. All donations, endorsements, and retweets are final. This includes any personal dignity you lose by publicly supporting Duck Dynasty. Disclaimer of competence. By supporting this ad, you acknowledge that Duck Dynasty has no formal experience in governance, conflict mediation, or bug fixing, but does have strong opinions and access to AI.